A couple of breaking news developments we want to bring you. Israel is hitting hard at Hezbollah in Lebanon right now, and we're being told by the IDF that a short time ago, as they put it, the IDF precisely struck a senior Hezbollah terrorist in Beirut. We do not know who that might be right now, but it's interesting that they're using that phrasing, senior Hezbollah terrorist. Hezbollah, obviously, as you may know, is run currently by Naim Qassem. He was appointed to head the group, the terror group, after the killing of Hassan Nasrallah back in, I believe it was September 2024 by Israel. Another piece of breaking news we're getting, Qatar's foreign ministry is now saying that Iran has to pay a price for what it calls this blatant attack on our people. So Iran losing yet another friend in the Middle East, where Qatar obviously has been the focus of some of those drone and missile attacks from Iran. For all of this, let's bring in Greg Roman, Executive Director of the Middle East Forum, joining us from Tel Aviv. Great to have you with us, Greg. And I want to turn first to that news and the news that has been unfolding over the last 12 hours or so. Israel hitting very, very hard at Hezbollah in Lebanon, going all the way up to the southern areas of Beirut, where Hezbollah has long been headquartered, obviously. What do you make of this announcement that they have killed a senior terrorist there?
Israel has been involved in 3 months of preemptory challenges to Hezbollah in Lebanon ever since we were able to get to a more steady ceasefire after the Board of Peace came into play. But after Hezbollah launched 6 rockets last night, 5 drones against northern Israel, Israel's taking the plans out of its drawer and is considering a series of retaliatory moves, both including targeted assassinations, and there's even talk right now of a mobilization of Israeli forces to conduct a ground incursion into southern Lebanon to take the rest of Hezbollah installations, which were left there since the ceasefire in 2024, out, root, and stem. So it maintains all of its options, and I believe that right now it has the casus belli to perhaps have tens of thousands of Israeli soldiers go and finish the job that was started after October 7th.
Greg, we are really looking, it seems to me, at a historic change across the Middle East here. If you get rid of the Iranian regime that has been the sponsor of so much terrorism, that has run groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, you get rid of those groups themselves as well. It's hard to put into words just what a sea change that would be for the entire region. So I say it's hard, but can you put it into words?
There's an opportunity here for the U.S., Israel, and its allies to go one of 2 ways. The first, which I would prefer, is one in which Saudi Arabia, Gulf Arab countries that are not part of the Abraham Accords, and other Sunni states become part of an Abrahamic alliance, one in which they don't just have economic and trade and cultural cooperation, but they form a formal military alliance. Imagine a Middle East NATO. And you're seeing this over the past 48 hours. The targets that Iran chose to hit in Arab countries is not just based on their hosting American assets and American bases and fighter aircraft and other anti-air missile interceptors. They are the key allies of America's security architecture in the region. And now they're faced with a bifurcated choice, one in which they stand with the United States, they stand with Israel, and they engage in multilateral, full symmetry combat against Iranian proxies, against Iranian missile assets, and against the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. The second option, though, where there may be an Iranian vacuum because of the removal of Hezbollah, Hamas, perhaps Shia militias in Iraq, the Houthis, all become part of this architecture, is one in which more pernicious Sunni actors, led by Turkey, led by countries which seek to fill the gap, not to promote American interests, not to promote Western interests, but to basically fill their own Sunni Islamist ambitions. Right now, I think if you look at the pieces on the board, the Israeli, American, Saudi, Emirati architecture is winning. And just like you saw from that statement from the Qatari foreign minister, they are moving in the right direction. But we have to be wary about what might replace Iran.
Yeah. Extraordinary to get your thoughts, Greg, and fascinating to talk to you about the way that this may all play out. Would love to have you back again over the coming weeks and months. Greg Roman in Tel Aviv for us this morning. Thank you so much. And
click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube.